Hey guys, Tyler here from the Batman of Iron Bat Spider, and welcome to my first comic book review. Today we are reviewing comics of the New Mutants. And we're starting with this one. We're starting with this one.
What issue is that?
I think it's issue 4.
Yep.
Okay, so issue 4 of the New Mutants. Okay, and this is this is the first comic book review. Okay, so we're starting with this one. I really like the smell of the comic book paper because it's really kind of like old school. I think they use some cool stuff to make the covers of comic books when they made these. So yeah, and I really like the colors and how it looks. It looks like someone was doing their best to try and sketch it, and I think they really did an awesome job at sketching.
Well, you can look inside of the book.
I haven't read it yet, but I am reviewing it. My uncle gave me the idea, so some credit goes to him. So yeah, and I really like how they also include I like how intense it is, how intense it looks. There's a bomb-looking thing. It looks like a bomb, and so.
What don't you like about it?
Well. I'm gonna look for something that looks really interesting and that I have a negative opinion. Well, as they did do a good job with the colors, they did add in this thing. Do you know what this is, Josh? It's right here.
It's a bear. No, that's a
Wolf.
maybe some kind of bear wolf. It's a werebear.
And it goes grrr. And I think it should really go like grrr with a G at the beginning, not a C. And I think that should be my only negative effect on this comic. But overall, I think it's just really awesome. Yeah. So definitely check it out. It's really good. And whoever made this, you did a really good job. Okay. Next up, we have this. Issue 3. The New Mutants. Again, I like the smell and the definition, the colors. But what I don't like is there's a kind of a mystery thing to it because we don't know because we don't know how she ended up with a knife, and so yeah, that's one negative effect on this comic, the 3rd issue of the New Mutants. Overall, I just really like I really like.
You like the art? I like all the lines
I like
in
the
there.
art, and I like how I see Spider-Man right here. I really like how he's putting 2 fingers up on the top of JJJ's head. I think that's what he calls him.
Jonah J. Jameson.
Anyways, yeah. So, but overall, I just like the art and everything else. But there is one more negative effect. Is this guy like crashing, Josh? This guy like crashing right here?
Yep.
Well, then
Looks like he's going through a portal.
instead of saying crane, it should probably say like crash. And that would probably be better. Also, we do not know how, also another negative effect, how did this get here? It never showed how this got here, so that's kind of a mystery negative effect. So yeah, that's 3 negative effects for this one. So, I think it's a tie for negative effects and positive effects for this one. And this one had a winner, which was positive effects. And now, for the last one, issue 2 of the New Mutants. Again, I like the coloring and the smell. It smells really nice. It smells like the other two. I also like how they included like those the robots that destroyed Genosha, the Sentinels.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that, but also one more negative effect. How I do like the coloring, I don't like the coloring for the Sentinels because they're supposed to be purple on the blue spots, and that's one negative effect. And,
One interesting thing about the New Mutants series is that Deadpool debuted in the New Mutants. His first issue was in the New Mutants '98.
Yep.
And you know that new TV show called Legion?
Legion?
Yeah, I have his first appearance inside of the Marvel world in there.
Okay, I'm trying to look for some things that I do like. Also, I think they might be making a I think Batman Arkham Knight, the newest, one of the only, the only Dark Knight Return the only not Dark Knight Returns, and so yeah, I think they like read this and they found this, so they just put that in as a diner scene in the beginning of the game. Also, really check that game out. It's awesome. Anyways, that's one positive / negative effect. Copying is kind of a big deal for me. I kind of do like things that aren't copied, but I also like references that they didn't even know were references. Yeah. I'm gonna look through it some more and see if I can find any positive or negative effects. Well, there is. Now, I found one more negative effect. There's a lot more pop-up things in the comic book than actual comic pages. That's one negative effect.
We used to call those advertisements back in the day.
Yeah. Okay, I found one more negative effect. It's somewhere. I can't remember. Where's it again? Here it is. Boom. There's 2 negative effects in this one picture. who is this black guy? And instead of saying whammo, it should just say wham or kind of thing. Or like a metal crunch kind of sound. Also, they did not add any kind of sound effect right here. That makes a negative effect. So yeah, but so I think this one's winner is a negative effect. But I do like the colors and yeah. So that is my first episode of the comic book review.